It's SpeedLaughs, the comedy podcast for people with short attention spans who don't know how to,
What were you saying?
I can't remember. It's been 3 days.
It was something about my feet. Think about feet.
Let's see. Feet, ankles, toes, shoes, footwear, boots. Oh, yes, that was it. Boots. Yes, that's a marvelous poem. Written by Kipling, you know. Do you like Kipling?
I don't know. I've never kibbled. Say, Poyle, didn't we use that in our act? You know, that's a pretty good...
Go back to sleep, Ruby.
It wasn't about poems. You were trying to find a way to get a better look at my broken foot so you could cure it.
Oh, yes, that's right. I know what I can do. I've invented a foot removal machine.
A foot removal machine. What is that? She asked, knowing she'd be sorry she did.
Well, obviously, it removes feet.
And?
Well, if your foot has been removed, then I can examine it and fix it for you.
Well, yes, but doesn't it seem like you might have a little bit of a problem removing my foot when it's attached to my body?
Oh, yes, well, that might cause some slight complications, but I can work around that.
Work around. Look, Dr. Onymous, I don't think this is a very good...
Oh, I say, what's that strange-looking object on the ceiling?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, there we are, she's unconscious. Well, now, all I need to do is slip her foot into the machine like this, and, oh dear, I forgot to ask her which foot was injured before I knocked her out.
It's the left one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I say, isn't it a bit peculiar that she was talking to me just then, if she's supposed to be passed out?
Not any more peculiar than Ruby waking up all the time. Did somebody mention my name?
No, they mentioned the name Orange.
Orange? Orange who?
Orange, you ever gonna stop talking and go back to sleep?
That's a screwy kind of a name. It'll never fit on the marquee.
Ugh, I sure hope the surgeon can unglue it so I can get away from you, Ruby. You've been driving me nuts all week.
Ladies, please, I've got work to do. Now then, I'll just slip her left foot into the machine like this and turn the switch on and... Oh, there we are. Now, if I could just bring her to. Oh, here's a glass of cold water. I'll splash it on her.
Oh, what happened?
Your foot has been removed, Miss Maroney.
What?
Oh, yes, my machine worked perfectly. It's off now, you see. Now, let me take a closer look at it. Aha, I see. On closer examination, it appears that your foot has a bullet wound in it.
Well, I told you I shot myself in the foot. Of course it has a bullet wound in it. You had to knock me out and remove my foot with your crazy machine just to figure that out?
Oh, yes, as I said before, we want to be thorough about these things, you know. Now then, the question is, can we do something to heal the bullet wound?
That's a very good question.
Oh, I can do something even better than that, Miss Maroney. I have another machine here that should do the job.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It's a foot replacement machine. I invented it just for these sort of problems. You see, I put the machine where your old foot used to be and turn the switch like this. And there, you see, you have a brand new foot, problem solved.
Well, that does feel a lot better. I'm not in pain anymore. Thank you, Dr. Onymous.
Oh, you're very welcome, Miss Maroney.
Now maybe I can go home. I think Dr. Onymous, I think something's wrong here.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, for one thing, I seem to be growing a tail and...
Oh, yes. I should have told you. There might be some mild side effects. You see, I replaced your foot with a kangaroo's foot, and you may have some trouble with...
Kangaroo's foot? What do you think I am? Some kind of... Help! Dr. Onymous! I can't stop hopping up and down!
Yes, well, kangaroos tend to do that, you know.
Do something to help me. You can't leave me like this.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to.
Why?
The show is over. You'll have to wait until Friday's episode before I can help you.
Oh, man.
Will Rose ever stop hopping up and down? Will Dr. Onymous ever invent a machine that doesn't screw things up? How was Rose able to keep talking after Dr. Onymous knocked her out? Will Ruby and Pearl ever be unglued? Or will they be stuck as conjoined twins for the rest of their lives? Will Nathaniel Clute ever cure his addiction to root beer? Will this show ever make any sense? Tune into the next episode of SpeedLaughs and find out.
That was the 5th episode in the 4th series of SpeedLaughs, a short podcast for short people with short attention spans, written by Andrew Gilmore and featuring Dick Lee, Martha Michael, Andrew Gilmore, and Joe McCann. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, who cares?